All right, Cindy.
All right, Joe.
Help me figure this out.
Okay.
Now, the couch obviously is not going to be centered where this TV is.
Exactly.
I think whatever you end up putting is probably going to be maybe about where this
Yeah,
is
close
here,
to
right?
that. I would think so.
I would too, because you don't want it too close over to your dinette set,
No.
and I don't think you want it any further, because then you're going to be looking over too far.
Yeah, it look kind of funky.
So somewhere up in here. Now this lamp is not. You're not going to have that up there, are you?
No.
Okay, so I'm not even going to worry
Don't worry about
that.
the lamp.
Okay, so the first thing I want to figure out is on the height and where we're going to start that. So I'm just going to hold my tape measure up there. So the top of my tape measure is going to be the top of the TV, and the very bottom of my tape measure is going to be the bottom of the TV. Okay, so
Okay.
you just look at that, and maybe we can come up with something. Now, the other thing to keep in mind too, we got a 9-foot ceiling here, so even if you're not quite sure about the height,
Right.
if it's up a little bit higher, I'd rather that than have it down too low and
Yeah.
have it look like it's too squat
Squatty,
for the actual
yeah.
room size.
Yeah.
Because as you're sitting in the couch, you're kind of, you can kind of look up. Plus, I think this has a tilt on it too. So if we tilt that, even if it's up a little bit higher than your normal, used to seeing it on a TV down low, on a counter like this, you'll get used to it after a while, and you won't crane your neck as much. But the first time I saw a wall-mounted TV, you know, up high is at my son's house, and this was years ago, and I thought, ooh, that's weird. But just because I wasn't used to it, I was used to looking at something way down low. And nowadays, they're all going with the wall mounts, and you know, your eyes just get accustomed
Right.
to it after a while. So I wouldn't mind about it. But I'm doing this because I don't want to make the decision for you and then have you say, why didn't you put it up higher or lower or whatever. But you tell me what you think about height. Keeping in mind that whatever
The
console
unit
you have down here is probably going to be about the height of what you have now.
Yes.
Okay, and if you ever put anything on there, like some picture frames or something like that, you probably don't want that encroaching up into your TV, and then you're like, why didn't they put it up higher?
Right.
You know? So, what do you
Well,
think?
how about down where you were just a minute ago? I mean, that looks good to me.
About like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well,
What do you think?
um,
Is that the actual width of the TV?
yeah, that's the
I mean,
height.
the
That's
height?
well, yeah, that's the height. 25.5 inches. I pulled it out of the box, and I'm glad I did that to get the actual measurements. So 25.5, and I allowed enough on the tape. So I got the tape at 22 inches,
Mm-hmm.
and my tape measure is actually 3.5 inches. I just look on the side of my tape. That's kind of cool, huh?
Yes.
It
Yeah.
says
That is
plus 3.5. So I know that's 3.5 inches tall. So I can go 22 inches plus 3.5 is 25.5.
I gotcha.
Not all tape measures are like that. It might be 3 inches or 2 inches,
I like
2.5 inches, depending
Yeah.
on how long your tape measure is. So next time you need to actually get a measurement like that, you know what that is. If you're putting
Right.
a tape measure on the inside corner of a wall or something.
Yes, that's handy.
But I'm not going to talk about that anymore because we're trying to figure out this
I
TV.
know.
I'm just giving you a tip for next time.
But I want that tape measure. You want my TV, I want your tape measure.
And I'm not sure about the height. It's you know, I would, if it was mine, I would say somewhere's about there.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you don't have the cabinet here
Right.
yet,
Right.
because the next cabinet you pick might be a little bit lower, but it looks like you got a lot of stuff down
Yeah.
here that you're going to put in it.
Yeah.
So it's an unknown right now.
Right.
You know, it's almost like
Trying
putting
to
the horse
visual.
before
But
the cart.
how wide is it gonna be? Do you have a
It's
clue on that or?
43 inches wide.
Oh, okay.
So again, I can hold it here, and it's the length of my tape measure, the end of the tape measure to the end of the tape
Gotcha.
itself.
So is it about as long as that box?
No, it's a little bit shorter.
Shorter than the box?
Yeah. Yeah, you
'Cause I was
can't
gonna
just really
hold it up
hold
there.
the box up, yeah, because the box is taller too, and it's gonna give you the wrong illusion.
No, I meant the mount, the
Oh,
TV
the
wall mount box.
Yeah, no.
Is that similar?
No,
No?
no, that's too short.
Okay.
But, you know, on the width, I think if this cabinet that you have here, this little counter, is 52 inches. So, and if that's about in the right place, I would say the middle of the TV should be in the middle of that.
Yes.
About
Yeah.
there,
I agree totally.
you know, and.
The only thing I'm
43 and a half.
undecided on is the height of it,
Yeah,
where to put it on the
the
wall.
height is the $100,000 question.
So if we come down just a tad, maybe a tad more. I think I'm liking that.
You liking that?
I think so.
You're liking that, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Just gonna put a little dot here, is all.
Ooh, that box is heavy.
Now I can kind of get my bearings here. 55 3/4 to the bottom of the TV.
And then roll it on up and show me where the top is.
Okay. 25.5 inches. This time I'm just gonna hold it right there at 25 and a half,
Yes.
so the top of it's right there.
I think that'll look good.
Okay? All right, go back
It's
and
like a piece of art.
go back and sit down, and I'll try to get out of your way, and envision from that pencil right
Mhm.
there on up.
Yeah, I think
That
so.
good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we ought to raise it like a couple inches.
Sure? Okay, I mean, we can.
Should see what it looks like. What would that do?
Right there.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Okay.
Do you
Alright.
concur?
Well, like I say, you got the 9-foot ceilings,
Right,
and not that you want the TV all the way up to the top,
right.
you know, because then you're up too high, but, I mean, a couple inches would not hurt. I would say yes.
Okay, let's go with that.
And, you know, worst case scenario, we can come up with that, and if Chelsea comes over here today, we can kind of go over it with her and
Okay,
see what she thinks.
okay.
Okay? All right, so I'm gonna put this mark up 2 inches. I just put a little mark, then I can get rid of that other, just with a rag. Because they just painted this, didn't they?
They did.
Guess I'm gonna need a little eraser, but, oh well,
That's okay, I'll be ready.
we'll get it. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.